What if everything you thought you knew about Anthony's fate was a lie? In this shocking episode of Emmerdale, John Sugdan finds himself at the center of explosive accusations that could change everything. Stay tuned as secrets unravel and loyalties are tested. This is a twist you won't want to miss. Emmerdale's darkest secret. John Sugdan's past crumbles as Steph Milligan demands the truth. Hold on to your tea, Emmerdale fans, because next week, the past comes clawing its way to the surface, and John Sugdan may finally have to answer the one question that's been hanging over him like a storm cloud. Did he really bury Anthony Fox in the woods, or has the truth been twisted into something much darker? As secrets unravel and lies start to suffocate those keeping them, the drama explodes, led by a fearless and emotional performance from Steph Milligan, who refuses to be gaslit any longer. If you thought Emmerdale had reached its peak this year, you're about to be proven wrong. The calm before the storm. The week begins like a whisper, quiet, eerie, and full of unease. At Mill Cottage, a delivery arrives. Not a package, not a friendly visit, but flowers. The kind of bouquet that looks innocent, until you read the note. From Anthony. Yes, that Anthony, the same Anthony Fox John claimed was dead and buried in the woods. Steph's hands tremble as she reads it. Her mind spins. Her heart races. How could this be possible? Is it a sick joke? Is Anthony alive? But here's the kicker. Jai Sharma is behind it. He's the one who sent the flowers. Why? That's a mystery for another day. But for now, Jai's haunting prank lights a match. And Steph, she's holding the matchbox. Steph cracks and digs up more than dirt. By Monday, Steph can't take it anymore. The doubt, the whispers, the gnawing feeling that John has been lying this whole time. So she grabs a shovel and marches out to the exact spot where John claimed he buried Anthony's body. The woods are quiet, too quiet. She starts to dig. Her hands blister, her breathing grows heavy. People start to gather. Her loved ones beg her to stop, but she's already gone too far to turn back. And then, reality hits like a slap to the face. There's nothing there. No mound, no disturbance, no grave, no Anthony. And that's when Steph turns around and drops the bombshell that shakes the village. There's nothing here. Nothing has ever been dug. It is impossible. No grave, no body, because he is not dead. You can drop the act now, John, because nobody has been buried here. Boom. It's not just a confrontation, it's an awakening, for everyone. Even Aaron, who's been trying to hold on to reason, can't ignore the truth staring him in the face. The lies are starting to fray, and John, his silence says more than words ever could. The truth doesn't stay buried forever. What does this mean for John Sugdan? One thing's clear, the walls are closing in. For weeks he's carried the weight of his supposed actions like a badge of guilt. But now that guilt is under a spotlight, and it's starting to look like a mask. What if he lied? What if there was never a body? What if Anthony is alive out there watching? And even more chilling, what was the point of the lie in the first place? What was he protecting or hiding? These aren't just questions for Steph. They're questions for everyone connected to this story, including co-conspirators who were told just enough to stay quiet. Meanwhile, enter Joe Tate. While Steph tears up the past, another mystery quietly brews at Mill Cottage. And it involves Joe Tate, whose return to the village is stirring more than just old memories. In a blink and you'll miss it moment, Steph drops a bottle of pills during a tense exchange. Joe's reaction is immediate and telling. He rushes to hide the pills, stuffing them into his coat with shaky hands and a look of pure panic. It's a small moment, but for the sharp-eyed viewer, it's a clue. And for Caleb Milligan, it might be the beginning of everything falling into place. Let's not forget, Caleb is dangerously close to discovering his nephew's twisted kidney plan, a plot so dark it could unravel the Tate family name for good. And Joe's clumsy mistake might be the breadcrumb that leads Caleb straight to the truth. What happens next? Buckle up. Next week isn't just about one mystery, it's about collisions, emotional meltdowns, revealed secrets, and the devastating fallout that comes when the truth can no longer be hidden. Steph Milligan is no longer just a grieving woman, she's a woman on a mission. And she's not backing down until she gets the answers she deserves. John Sugdan has gone from brooding enigma to potential fraud, and every lie he's told is now a ticking time bomb. Joe Tate is playing a dangerous game. The pills, the secrets, the past, he's teetering on the edge. And Caleb might be the one to push him off. And Caleb Milligan, he's about to become the village's most dangerous detective, armed with suspicion, blood ties, and a nose for the truth. Why we can't look away. The genius of this Emmerdale arc isn't just the suspense, it's the emotional core. This isn't about burying a body. It's about burying the truth and the emotional cost of doing so. Every character is fighting their own battle. Steph is haunted by hope and grief at the same time. John is drowning in guilt, or is it fear? Joe is spiraling, trying to control a situation that's already out of hand. Caleb is waking up to the idea that the people closest to him might be the ones with the darkest secrets. There's no clean resolution, no easy path forward. And that's why we're watching. The takeaway: if you've been drifting from Emmerdale, now is the time to come back. Next week's episodes promise gut-punch drama, soul-searching performances, and game-changing revelations that could reshape the entire landscape of the village. From woodland graves to twisted lies, hidden pills to unspoken truths, this is Emmerdale at its absolute best. Raw, emotional, and impossible to ignore. So the question remains: did John Sugdan really bury Anthony Fox, or has he buried something even darker? We're about to find out. Stay tuned, because Emmerdale is digging deep, and what they unearth will change everything.